I'm Paul Gatehouse. I'm the sound designer for the tour of Mary Poppins, and we're currently at the beautiful Bord Gosh Theatre in Dublin, where Mary Poppins is going to play over the Christmas period. I think Sepia has really elevated both my sonic vision and also my workflow. One thing I definitely noticed when using Sepia for the first time in this kind of size deployment is how much gel and cohesion these analog devices on the front end can bring, whereas before things require maybe a bit more work to get things to live in the same space and feel like they belong together. So this is the fourth iteration of Mary Poppins that I've been involved with as the sound designer. We've previously used some plug-in processing to kind of generate analog kind of warmth and weight and texture, but now got the opportunity to implement Sepia into our workflow. And now we're able to put real analog devices on the front end before our console, where we were using plugins before. We've still got that digital control and that recall, but we've got the sonic analog texture on the front end, which gives us a whole new palette of color to work with. So our system comprises of 12 hosts, which are residing down in our pit rack. In general, my kind of signal flow goes preamp, EQ into compression. Across the orchestra, we've got different flavors of preamp according to the various different inputs. So I'm using the API for a lot of kind of punch and power. And then on our more acoustic instruments, we've gone with the cleaner new J-type pre. The great thing about analog EQ, and in particular these EQs that we're using, is they're extremely kind of broad and musical, so we can boost a lot, we can create a lot of shape and colour and bring out aspects of each instrument and best of that sound really. I'm using various different flavours of the Langstrath EC24 compressor, which is actually a 4-stage device comprised of an enhancer, a clean compressor, feature compressor and a limiter section. We're using it mostly clean compression. Then when we get to certain instruments that want a bit more character, like the pianos, we're then switching to the feature compressor. This one is in the very mu mode. I'll definitely be using Sepia again in future design work. There are a lot more things that I want to try Sepia on, and different ways that I'd like to implement it into insert paths or different preamp flavors, EQ colors, and add kind of life and size to different inputs that we're bringing into the console.